Hi, everybody. I'm pumped to be here. Happy Monday. Happy frickin' September. Can you believe it's already September? Someone the other day was like, summer's over. And I was like, it doesn't feel like summer's over where I live. So I get it, but I don't get it. I'm still extremely hot and tired. Just kidding. Um, Today, we're going to be doing Monday motivation, music, and mastering your craft. I'm also going to be shifting around the times for live and things like that for ZTV, just because of the time difference. So I'll be posting some stuff very, very soon. I'll also be putting out a poll to see what times work best for everybody who have been coming. And then I might look at maybe adjusting Z School for the Gifted. I know we've been going later than usual, but I want to make sure folks can still come after work and it's not too late for family on the East Coast. But I do want to ask, how is everything going for the beginning of September? Have you set any goals, especially around your craft? I know quite a few of you who I've been working with are really starting to dig in deep to your artistry, whether that's writing, painting, dancing, educating. Some of you are therapists and psychologists and do many things. So how has it been going? This September is a wild month. I'm going to be making a video about it. And also tonight, the tarot reading for subscribers and things, folks who pay a little bit extra, that one, your forecast for September is going to drop tonight. So you'll be able to have that. I'm going to go into money, love, and career. And I feel like there was something else I was going to say, but I didn't write it down. Here I am again, not remembering what's going on. But also a few things that are coming. Friday, we have the usual Substack drop for the Mango Men and other manifestations. And we also have another episode of Adventures of a Single Chugilenial. And I might be dropping, I haven't decided, but I might be dropping a bonus chapter for Substack for the Mango Men and other manifestations, but it depends. A lot of you were cracking me up on this last drop that it on Saturday, which I'm probably going to shift to Saturdays just because of my new schedule. And I can't wait to see what you all think on the live. I am going to give something away to everybody who is making comments and all the things as a thank you for folks who won the previous week. You have access to doing a text tarot, so do let me know what you want your question to be for the week, and I will answer it. I think you have maybe a couple more days to use it, and I feel like that's like general housekeeping. But we have an obnoxious but wonderful amount of portals in September that are very strong. We are still in fast manifestation, so be mindful of what you are creating and the reality that you want for yourself, especially in September. August was wild, and this is even faster than what August was. And if you're feeling a lot of things coming from the past and shifting forward, then it's going to continue to be like that in September, and it's even more rocky than August. So make sure you have all of your spiritual items and growth things aligned. Hi! Wait, who shuts by Ty? I can't see, the photo's so small. Guess who? I can't see. Who are you? It's so small. On my side, it's so small. Hi, Antoinette. Antoinette, how are you doing? September energy is strong. You know, you popped in my head today. You literally popped in my head today, and after you popped in my head, I saw your comment on on Substack, and I was like, "What's Internet up to with all this energy?" How have you all been doing? What's new for you? Have you set your goals and intentions for September? Have you done your scripting for the month? Have you set your goals? It's ancient eyes. My phone died. That's so funny. I love that. I would not have guessed that because I don't like the name, and also I can't really see the photo very well. But hi, how are you? How are you doing, Ancient Eyes? I just tried to book for Magic to Market. Yeah, sometimes it cuts off. And let me see. Internet, if you want to go, I can like put you in there and then force it to send you a something or something like that. Let me know if you still want to meet. Happy to get you in there. Happy to get you in there. We'll figure it out. But if you want me to, I can add you in, and then we can meet. It would be my time, well, in like less than 45 minutes. So let me know. Yeah, there is a cutoff time. I need to go through in the settings and double check. Okay, sure. Let's do it. Okay. I will add you in. I think I can do it on my phone, actually. La, 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 la. I'm learning how to use the app. What? I don't have to do it on here. Ancient Eyes and also Internet, have you been doing your scripting for September? I know it's the first day, but have you started? I want to know while I'm doing this. If I don't do it now, it will never happen, and then I'll just forget. I have to do one thing at a time. I did script. I have set my goal, and I even complete a good deed. Oh, amazing! A good karma deed. You mean a good karma deed? I am freaking fabulous right now. I'm really good. I'm happy. I had a very wild and fun-filled weekend that kind of like took me by surprise. Which I feel like ever since I've been here, every day has been like that. Like, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna like work out and do something, and then spirit just goes boop everywhere, and I'm like, where am I going? This is so much fun. I don't know what's happening. Okay, I'll be right there. But it was great. I'm really great. Today has been awesome. I took a nap also, and I made a really big stew because I felt like it. But I had to carry my groceries back because I didn't decide to ride my bike or call a car or everything. So I basically carried so many things on the way home, and I was beat and put myself to sleep. I put myself to sleep. But I love that you were doing your goals. I did my goals too. Antoinette, have you set any goals, or anybody else on the call? Have you set goals for September? And how are you measuring them? How are you measuring them? How are y'all measuring them? How are you measuring them? Okay, let me see. Okay, Antoinette, I'm adding you right now. There has to be an easier way to do this. There has to be an easy way to do this. I added you in, and then I'll figure out the thing. I'll figure it out. This is the story of my life. Okay, I think I did it. You let me know if it worked. You don't have to tell me right now. I don't really care. I have been working on getting my social media and links set up all day. Oh my gosh, Internet, did you post those videos? Did you post all those videos? Let me check my Discord. Let me check my Discord. Oh my gosh, I have so many messages. Internet, I'm not seeing links. Greetings, Internet. I'm driving, almost home. Oh my goodness, please be safe. Okay, you got it. Okay, good. I was just clicking buttons. I think that's how you do it. At least that's how I could. There's probably a better way to do it, but I don't know how to do it. That's all I know how to do. I'm glad at least that you really have been working on your social media, because I'm so excited for you. You have been killing it. Nia has been killing it. Everybody's been killing it on social media, and I'm just so excited. Because this is manifestation time. You got to take these big leaps and trust and be magnetic. Also, I know some of you weren't quite on yet, but there's like a ton of portals in September again. Like a lot. I think like over 10. So pay attention as much as you can to what you are trying to manifest. How has your energy been? Do you feel like you've been balanced for any of you? If you're feeling lots of energy already, just make sure you're doing your grounding practices. And also manifest big. This isn't the time to be manifesting little things. You could do little things, but these portals are ginormous. You might as well try and manifest like the really, really big things. Like every night, what is with these cats sitting in my window? Every time I sit down, they come and just sit in my window, and one of them goes meow, 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 meow. Manifest the big things. Every night I've been sitting down, scripting, doing all the things, and then going outside, and it's like poof. So make sure that you're spending extra time. Honestly, why not script every night? Just do it. Just do it. Like, let it be a continuous story. Like a continuous story. A lot of you write anyways. No, I got them all edited, and now I'm almost finished putting my description and links together. Then I'm going to release one day at a time. So excited. So excited. Are you dropping one today, or are you dropping one tomorrow? I've got so many questions. I've got so many questions. I can't wait to see those videos and just people just getting themselves out there. Do some candle magic as well with all these portals, and we have the eclipses. Ooh, child. Eclipses are wild energy, so make sure that everybody on this call has a sturdy foundation for your protection work when the eclipses come, because it's going to be massively strong, both of them. And again, just like this last portal, a lot of people started to feel tired. They were feeling all this negative energy, all this stuff. Like, stay in your spiritual rituals as much as you can so you can keep your energy high and elevated so you don't sink into that low frequency energy. Make sure you're doing your astral protection. Make sure you're doing your dream protection as well, so that you're not getting bothered by the past. Oh, yay, I'm dropping one today. Yay! I'm so excited. You made one today too? Look at you on a roll. Look at you on a roll. This is magical. And for folks who are just joining, I'm going to be changing some of my live times. So I think for this one, it's going to be at this time on Mondays. Funny message. And then, let me see. No, I think I'm going to keep them all around this time, except for Fridays. I had to stage the house yesterday. Me and the kids were going back and forth. Oh no. Oh no. It's fast energy. How are you doing today? Is everybody like mellowed out and stuff like that? Light a white candle. Overall, my energy has been great though. Good. How's your dreams and stuff been? How are your dreams been? There's been a lot of like in-depth messages coming in through the astral space. So if folks aren't writing down what's happening in their dreams, like make sure you do that. Definitely make sure you do that. It's hugely, hugely, hugely important. And if folks are manifesting love, don't let your manifestations drop off in terms of love. Even if you are doing your career and work stuff, make sure you are still continuing to take care of yourself, pour into yourself, have a lot of fun, go out and be available to dates, ask your ancestors for help because it's coming. It's coming. So try to balance both if you can. Because I know some of you are manifesting both simultaneously. They are back with their dad. Oh, cool. So you have some space, some capacity. That's nice. So then you can focus on your videos. I love this. You got mama duties all the time, I feel like. I'm glad you have the space. Is anybody going to take a pole dancing class soon? I feel like it keeps coming up and I just need to ask everybody. Who's taking a pole dancing class? Who's taking a dance class? Also, let me know if anyone would like Z School for the Gifted time adjusted, if it's been a little too late. And also let me know how you feel about this time right now during the day. I don't know where let me see. I don't know where some of you are. I might try and keep one of them later in the day, but it ends up being so late that I get super tired. So let me know. Like I might move Tarot Tuesday just a little bit earlier. Let me look at the clock. Where's the world clock? Yeah, it's like 6 right now on the East Coast. Oh, it's 3 in LA. Womp. What time is it in? Some of you are also in Texas. Why isn't it working? There we go. Why does it say Houston, USA? Hey, it's the same time. It's the same time. I didn't see that one coming. My dreams have been magical. I felt like my dream was telling me to channel dragon energy today. Oh my gosh, I love that. I've been getting lots of dragon things coming through. Did you sit with your dragon energy today? Exactly, space to get ish done. Yeah, you need that. And also have some fun. this energy right now is like, also don't forget to like live the life that you would want to live. So if your life isn't necessarily that you would be working all the time, make some time for fun type of thing, you know, trust in the universe. That's funny. I looked at pole dancing today. Look, everything happens for a reason. Are you going to go? You should go. It was like heavily in, I keep thinking there's someone there, but it's not. It's the trees. It's the trees. You should go because it feels important. I feel like it has to do with your creative energy. Confirmation. What the heck? That happened last time when I was shaking up those drinks. I'm just gonna leave it off. It's probably gonna fly off and hit me in the face. Um, you should definitely go to pole dancing. Go dancing in general. A lot of my ancestors have been doing the same, like telling me to go dancing, have fun, and it's been like really unexpected. Like I can't even, like, they're covering so much that I can't see it. Like I can't, like, usually I can get like glimpses or like tap in and kind of grab it, but it's like they're like, do this one task and then it just unfolds into an explosion of things. I feel like I'm getting baited again. Are you getting baited again? Are you all getting baited by your ancestors? I think so. I was looking at the Sunday class. Sun or Sunday? Both, right? Sun is Sunday. Let me just answer for you. I've been dancing in my mirror for the last couple of days. Oh, I love that. It's perfect energy. It's perfect energy, especially because of the eclipses and all the things. And you need to be in that manifestation, that like sensual energy right now. You need to. Like, you have to. You must. I don't even go out, and I've just been going with my friend because she goes to like these meetups and stuff, and I come along, and it's always funny because we show up and we're wearing the same freaking outfit every single time. And this last time, I was like, oh, like I had to go. I have to go to the store and get maple syrup. She's like, I bought maple syrup today, like just that one item. Like, it's weird energy. And then we go dancing and we like have all this fun. Like, the day just like shifts into this weird thing, and I don't understand it. And then we meet all these fabulous people, important people who can help us. Like, you just gotta go with the flow. People want to talk to you, all the things. Sunday, okay. Okay, Sunday. Yeah, Sundays are great days. Sundays are also Oshun Day. To like, it's a great day to give offerings. Saturdays are also good for Oshun. But I usually do my offerings on Sunday. If I can't do it Sunday, I do it on Monday. And I give an offering. Today was great in showing me how it will be to work for myself. Ooh, do tell. How did it feel? Was it exciting? Why is my email making noise? Be gone. That's like one of those signs I just like can't stand. I feel like it's triggered me so much from all my different jobs that I can't have notifications on anymore. I don't need it. No. I'll let it go with the candle or something. But how was it? I love working for myself. It's the best decision I've ever made. Aside from, the higher amount of accountability and all those things, it's amazing. I was like, I get to open and close my computer whenever I want to. You mean I don't make money when I'm not doing the work, and that's on me, instead of like forcing my things up, right? Like, I can like pump the brakes if I need to take a nap because I'm just really fucking tired, and I can do the things that I love to do and like turn it into magical money. Like, I freaking love it. How does it feel for you? How would you rate yourself as a boss? I rate myself great. I love working for me. I'm cool. It's so fun. I've been flowing from the computer to cleaning up and making teas and giving the cats attention. Oh, cute. So, but how's it feel? How's it feel to be working for yourself? I freaking love it. Every day is different. Even though I would say, like, before, I felt like it was the same because I was in a constant state of like build, 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 build. Now I'm like, enjoy work, enjoy having fun. I'd give myself a 7 today. It was a rocky start. Did you sleep in? Were you late to your own job? It feels amazing. Yay! Amazing is good manifestation energy. That's how it should feel. I love working for myself. And I also love working from different locations. And it's so fun to be able to like be in this beautiful space and like make food and eat and like take a nap, go outside. I wake up really early to watch the sunrise. Like I just like I love it. Like it doesn't get any better. I was talking to someone who, I mean, he was a very masculine fella, and I was telling them how much I enjoyed working for myself. And he was asking me like about my rising routine. And my rising routine is one of the most important things in the whole wide world for me. Um, and so I always prioritize it, and it's always longer than most people's. But I'm a spiritual teacher, and I enjoy going slow and manifesting. It always works for me. And I was like, yeah, I wake up around like 5 something, go catch the sunrise. Sometimes I run that same day, usually swim, do some offerings, like lay my face in the sand, talk to the street dogs, like do all these things. And if I need to go to the grocery store, I'll go do that too. And like I'll just like tend to myself and then like go do stuff on my schedule and work and just kind of be in flow basically. And then some days where I have less work, or less like scheduled work, I'm usually creating something because when there's less things on the calendar, then I don't feel as disjointed. And they were like, wow, your morning routine must take you hours. And I was like, well, yeah, but I'm also like very productive in very few hours. So I guess you could see that. Hi, Christine. I loved your beach scene. Oh, thanks. How are you? That part, sleep and guilt and felt groggy upon waking. Yeah, sometimes that happens. Sometimes it happens. Do you feel safe in that new location area? Yeah, I love it. I love it so much. I feel super safe. Um, I live more in the like a rural kind of jungly part, and I freaking love it. It's more like with people who actually live and work here, and that's more my vibe. I don't like tourists, and I don't like, fast paced things sometimes, and I freaking love it. And like the so this man that I was talking to said something like not so great the other day, and he had said like he kind of looked out the window and he was like, a lot of people in the inner city like don't see how the rest of the folks in Mexico live, and he like kind of looks around, and I was like like I don't really consider this like the slums or anything. Like it was such a weird kind of thing, and he was like, you live far out, and I was like, this is over. It's like this ends now. And it was funny because as I was in the cab, I was like, I really don't want him, like I don't want the cab to stop in front of the house, because I was like, I don't want him like near there. And it didn't. It like drove right past it, like further down the street. And then I was like getting out, and they're like, "Oh, like I can walk you," because it was late at night. I was like, "No, I'm fine. I feel safe here. Thanks. Bye." It's like, no, thank you. I don't want your judgmental energy. Unless you're really talking about going like super rural, like really rural, and you're like gonna do something about it. I don't know why you're saying those things. Hi, Ancient Eyes. Hi, Z. I read the Mango Man story and you are glowing and hope everyone is well. Ah, what did you think? Thanks. I also went shopping. Someone took me shopping. I have been hearing from other people who moved to Mexico and their stories, but I think it's more in the city. Yeah, I feel like it depends on how you act, who you are, and your privilege, to be honest. Like, there was someone else who was talking about how one of them got mugged or something, but it was like they were walking back like really far late at night at like 4 in the rising, super wasted, super drunk, and they were white. So I was like, you're also a tourist. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it really depends on who you are, your upbringing, your view on things, and like what you project outside of you, and things like that. I feel safe here, but I'm also a person of color, and I try to speak the language, and like I'm chill with these people. Like it's not a thing. Like it like there's no, so like, you know what I mean? Was the Walmart that you went to in Mexico? I didn't know that Mexico has Walmart. Mexico has a lot. Yeah. It was my friend. I don't usually go to Walmart, but we needed to get fans. And so she ended up taking me there. But there's a lot of stuff in, yeah, Mexico has a bunch of stores, Sam's Club, like all the stuff, and then their own versions of it, and things like that. Um, so yeah, it just depends. I love it though. I love it. Thanks for asking. I feel super safe. It's unfortunate that other people don't feel safe. I mean, they're like, I really do think it is your background, like, because I also being a Black person in the U.S., I feel like people are very judgmental about safety, and what that actually means, and if it's actually them feeling unsafe and then saying that it's not safe. And it was the same thing in New Orleans, where like they were saying that some tourists were getting like mugged, and things like that. But one, it's a social issue because of the houselessness population, but also it was, they were unfortunately robbing tourists that were just like targets. Um, and some of them are not enjoying the tourist type of energy, but it's not to say it's a, like they shouldn't be doing it, but it's kind of like you got to know the area, but you also got to know the climate of the area, and like who you are and how you're going to be received as well. um and like be respectful too at the same time of culture, and things like that. Like even standing in line, like, I mean, I don't know a ton of Spanish, but I know enough to like talk and, buy things, and all that kind of stuff, and be nice and sweet. um and I see a lot of people get in line and they're not like that whatsoever, and they're like drunk and belligerent, and it's like these people are just trying to live. I thought it was interesting, had a different vibe, and glad you left the situation because it was um, dark. Yeah, that one was a really interesting story. I I have like some other ones that I wanted to just kind of like throw in there because these are all like old stories that I felt like were really important in terms of like the intersectionality of spirituality and healing and like moving towards each other. Like, you know what I mean? Like very interesting energy. Is very interesting energy. And what I will always say that when you are dating as a spiritual person, it's different. When you are extremely magnetic and have your ancestors and all that kind of stuff, people act different. Like people fully act different. Like the last person, like someone had asked me out here, like a couple different people, but this last one, like they were chill, but then it was like I could feel this like weird energy start to swirl up, and then they got very, very possessive. Like very, it was like this dark kind of energy started to to come out, and then they started like blowing up my phone. Where are you? Like all this stuff, and I was like, yeah, like you just got to use extra caution sometimes. Protect your energy. Thanks for the input. Yeah, happy to. I hope your friends are okay. Christine, where in Mexico do they live? Your channel and you are an artist. I am. You ever thought about channeling tattoo designs? Okay, wait. If I want a tattoo but one for protection and other things, would you be able to get those from ancestors? Yeah. So, okay, this is what is happening? I'm telling you. So while I was out, I'm going to tell you a spiritual story. It's story time. You also said, I want to look as tribal as possible. I love your centerpiece. Yeah. So while I was traveling around, I actually used to draw tattoos. I would draw them, and I had contemplated getting them tattooed on me, and I still want to. But while I was going around, I was like, I wonder if that energy is going to come back actually. I was standing outside in Miami, and I kept seeing this guy walk around, and then he just walked over and was like, hey, are you a tattoo artist? And I was like, hey, in like spiritual realm. And I was like, I've never tattooed anybody, but I could definitely draw it. And I'm sure if I practiced, I could become one. I could become one. And he was like, you seem like an artist. And I was like, I am an artist. And he was like, you should maybe try tattoos. And he was like, I draw my own tattoos. And then he had told me all this story about how he drew his tattoos. And he was like, you should think about it. And then went in the hotel and left. And I was like, okay, I'll think about it. So thanks, Ancient Eyes. I can definitely do that. I went to oh yeah, we read that one. Got it. Got it. Yep. I am so low key. Yeah. How is it? Christine, have you been to Mexico, Christine? What up, Zawadi? I've also been thinking about that, Ancient Eyes. Yeah, I channel everything. Everything I draw is channeled. Yeah, I can definitely do that. That's creepy. And I love it. I love that you asked. Thanks for asking. Wow. That makes me want to draw. I've got everything I need right here to get started. I've been staring at it. I also have, I also make a lot of ancestral sigils and things. That's when I actually started drawing ancestor type things. And I've got a whole all different sorts of things. All different sorts. all the fun things. But yeah, I've been doing it for a long time, actually. I just never shared it with anybody. But I could share it. Happy to share. Ooh, this is fun. I better get to drawing, huh? Zawadi, I saw you comment on the Substack. I want to add more to my arm piece and add some protection pieces. Yeah, everybody should have protection tattoos. Happy to draw them if you need help. As I began to leap and get initiated by deities and by my teacher and by the ancestors, it was like a requirement. Like there was no like, oh, you can just keep going. Like they were like, no, now. Like this tattoo goes here. This tattoo goes there. This tattoo goes here. It's like, okay. And someone yesterday was asking me about my tattoos. I would let you tattoo me, even if the lines are crooked. Oh, thanks. It could be a squiggle and I would wear it proudly. What? I should totally do that. I've always wanted to learn, actually. You know what? I realized that I haven't been paying attention to those signs very much because when I was in manufacturing, the person next to me started doing tattooing and he was like, you should just try it. And I was like, oh, why? Like back then I was like, I don't know. But I was obsessed with watching like all the tattoo shows, like Kat Von D's show and all that stuff before, bad stuff happened. But I've always been super fascinated with it. And I would always go to tattoo festivals. And then I got more curious about it because some of my tattoos started to get infected because of old tattooing things and people's techniques. And then I was learning about like the vegan inks and like all. I just got really obsessed with it, but I never like did anything with it. He's sigils and insignias. Fun. I like that name. Hi, Jamila. I'm going to get going in like 2 minutes so I can take a break before Antoinette and I boogie. Plus, I'm going to try and not be live for so many hours. It makes me really tired. I will happily do it. Ooh, what shall we draw? I'll see what the ancestors say. I actually have been wanting to get another one here. I keep seeing it on my neck, but I was like, really? Oh, that was the other thing. I mean, not that long ago, that person messaged me about my tattoo that they still owe me because it's like paid for. But he's out of Korea. And he was like, I'm coming to the US again. Maybe it's time. That's that one is going to be such a big tattoo. I'm actually kind of scared. I'm a little scared for it, but like very, very excited because it's going to cover like most of my thigh. If I end up, I'm going to end up doing it, but like when and if and all the things, it's going to be wild. And also, I started learning about tattoos because some tattoo artists don't know how to do color on darker skin. There's very few people who can actually do it and know how the color is going to set at the end because it's never going to be the same color as when you first tattoo it on darker skin. And my friend Dragon actually specializes in that. And he taught me all about it when I was in Charlotte because he's the one that did he did this one. He did Sailor Moon. And he did all the fun colors, and then he did my rose and cross, my roses and cross on the back, which are the only two in color because he was the only one I trusted. But he also like drew anime and stuff like that. But yeah, I guess my life has kind of lended itself to that. I'll look into it. I'm going to get going, everybody, so I can have a quick break. I'm going to be changing the live times to be at this block most likely so that I can actually rest at the end of the day, since it's later here, except for the same time in Houston. You know what I mean? And then I'm going to be putting a poll in the community tab so you can vote on times and stuff. But let me know any feedback, especially folks who are in Z School for the Gifted. Drop it in the chat so I can see it and just like tag me or something, and I'll read it when I can. If there's anything else you needed, let me know. I'm going to go. I'm sending you lots of love. Thanks for all the inspiration. There's something else I was going to say, but I don't remember. Yeah, go vote on the Substack as well. I'm going to have a new episode of Adventures of a Single Chugillennial coming up very, very soon. And I might even have a new book series coming on there. I haven't decided if I'm going to launch it there or not, but I think I might. So there's that. Okay, everybody. I'll see you later. Goodbye.